This is the man who rebuilt the FBI after 9/11, the man who led the most politically explosive investigation of the 21st century, and the man whose name became shorthand for a single question. Did Donald Trump's 2016 campaign cross the line with Russia? Now, with Mueller gone, the battle over his legacy is back on. Tributes are pouring in from former presidents and colleagues who call him a model public servant. And at the same time, Donald Trump is using the news of his death to settle old scores in public, once again calling him a villain who hurt innocent people. So what was Robert Mueller's real impact? What did his investigation actually find? And why, years after the final report, is the fight over his legacy still so intense, not just in Washington, but across the world? Stay with me, because in this video, we're going to unpack the life, the investigation, the political earthquake, and the global consequences of Robert Mueller's career. To understand why Mueller's death matters, we have to start with who he was. Robert Swan Mueller III was not a social media creature, not a TV pundit, and not a natural politician. He was a Marine officer in Vietnam, a decorated combat veteran, awarded the Bronze Star, the Purple Heart, and other commendations for bravery. His professional identity was built on a simple idea: the law comes first, the politics come second. After the war, he became a federal prosecutor and built a reputation for taking on hard cases, from organized crime and financial fraud to major international terror investigations. He oversaw probes into the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland, and investigated the regime of Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega. Then came the job that would define the first half of his public life: director of the FBI. Mueller took over the bureau in 2001, just 1 week before the September 11 terrorist attacks. Overnight, the FBI's mission had to change from primarily solving crimes after they happened to preventing terrorist attacks before they occurred. Under Mueller, the FBI was reorganized around counterterrorism and intelligence. He pushed for better coordination with the CIA, local law enforcement, and foreign partners, moving the bureau into the modern era of digital surveillance, data analysis, and global threat tracking. Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama both relied on Mueller, and both kept him in the job. In fact, Congress even extended his term beyond the standard 10-year limit, a rare sign of bipartisan confidence in his integrity. So when he later appears as the special counsel in the Trump-Russia investigation, this is the man we're talking about: a quiet Marine, a career prosecutor, and the FBI director who reshaped America's internal security after 9/11. Fast forward to 2016, the United States holds one of the most shocking elections in modern history. Donald Trump defeats Hillary Clinton, and within months, U.S. intelligence agencies publicly state that Russia interfered in the race to help Trump win. Leaked emails, social media trolls, hacked servers, the basic facts are now widely known. Russian operatives hacked the Democratic National Committee and spread stolen material. At the same time, a state-backed troll farm in St. Petersburg, the Internet Research Agency, unleashed a massive online disinformation campaign targeting American voters with tailored messaging. The core questions were simple but explosive. Did anyone on Trump's team coordinate with Russia? And did the new president try to interfere with the investigation into that interference? Amid growing public pressure and political turmoil, the Justice Department appointed Robert Mueller in May 2017 as special counsel. His mandate was to investigate Russian interference in the 2016 election, any links or coordination between the Trump campaign and Russia, and any related matters that might arise. From the moment his appointment was announced, the United States entered a new kind of political war. On one side, Mueller was framed as the guardian of the rule of law, the man who would prove that no one, even a sitting president, was above the law. On the other, he was cast by Trump and his allies as the face of the deep state, the supposed leader of a witch hunt aimed at overturning the 2016 election. Mueller assembled an elite team of prosecutors and investigators, many with experience dating back to Watergate. They began issuing subpoenas, flipping witnesses, and following money trails across borders and shell companies. While Mueller avoided the cameras and refused to play the media game, His investigation became a permanent fixture in American and global news. Every indictment, every leak, every court filing was parsed in real time across Washington, Moscow, and beyond.